let's go to number 3. I had this guy at number 2, but our lists are so similar. I'm cool sticking at number 3. Freaking Orange Cassidy's had a hell of a week.
He's
man,
back, baby.
Ever since Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
He is back, and they are using him to the fullest extent.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when you're working to kind of have Adam Page out of the title picture for the moment, and you've lost everybody else, he's the number 2 face in the company right now.
Pretty
after
much.
Moxley, I think it's Orange, and he is a guy that you can put in the mid card and you can put in major matches, and he can pull off either. And that's not something I knew about Orange Cassidy when he came in, and I was very excited about him coming in, but I never thought he'd be a main eventer, and good for him. He is much older than most people realize. He's in his 40s, and I'm really excited that he's getting some years on top here. But
he feels a little, I don't know if he's actually is that different, or I just remembered him differently, but his time off, I was pretty tired of him when he, when he beat Adam Cole.
Yeah. Out of the blue for no reason.
Yeah. In a match that didn't count. And I was just I was like, okay, this act's played out. Even if they I was even at the point where I was like, if they let him go or release him, I won't even care.
Oh my God, you heartless monster.
Well, he'll land on his feet. He always does.
He always does.
And, but man, when he came back, and then even when he came back, and was just sort of doing shenanigans outside with Satnam Singh and stuff like that, I was like, all right, he's just kind of playing the funny thing.
Yeah.
But man, that Ospreay match.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
And he has carried that momentum into the Ethan Page match.
And then the new presentation with the new song is just killer. And, and a lot of it had to do with that, LED setup they had for the ramp and the.
I love that. I really like that.
I would really like to keep it. Someone said that they can only do it in the bigger arenas because of how it's, I don't know, but just the way that they hit that when the piano intro, and then when the guitar kicks in, the entire thing turns white and he comes out, I was like, man, that's an entrance. And hey, you kind of buried the lead that Chuck E was back.
I loved it because all week everybody is talking about, oh my God, Chuck Taylor, he's getting released. His Twitter's gone black and he deleted all his tweets. He's definitely been released. And then boom, he is wearing Young Bucks like attire, the most colorful, obnoxious shit you've ever seen, as if to say, I am here, all eyes on me, mother effers.
Yep.
I'm not gone.
Yep.
And he's never going to be gone. He is AEW for life. Tony Khan said he owed him after they kind of wrestled 1,000 matches in one day during COVID.
Yep.
My God, he's
5-star Chucky.
He's a 5-star machine, is what he is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No.
But I love that match. I really like that match, and it was such a great match to have on the Blood and Guts show because
it was good storytelling.
It was like a nice aperitif, a light appetizer for the show.
And it felt like a little bit of a boost for Ethan Page because Orange is coming off having the match. Almost everybody agrees. Mm-hmm. Although I kind of felt like I said that like Trump, everybody agrees. Most people think Orange Cassidy had the best match on Forbidden Door, and then to put Ethan Page against him, coming off of that, it felt like a step up for Ethan Page, and he had a great match as well.
And it was contrived, but it was fun. I didn't pick up on it until someone pointed out later that with the whole time he kept pumping the hands like Hulk Hogan to do the body slam, and I didn't even put it together that he was doing it.
And he tried twice and couldn't do it.
But that he did it in Detroit where they did WrestleMania 3. It didn't even.
You know when I put 2 and 2 together on that? The second you said it just now. When you just told me.
It was the same. Someone said it. I was like, oh, of course.
The thing is, this is what Tony Khan does. He always tells stories that involve the history of wrestling in that building or in that town.
Yeah.
And we need to start thinking about that when they say we're going to this town.
Yeah.
Okay, did Owen, not to be crass here, but did Owen Hart die in that building?
Right.
Did what happened in the history of wrestling in that building?
Yeah.
and we'll probably be able to predict some of these things moving
They
forward.
were Eddie Kingston, who we might get to in a minute, did a local interview in Detroit the day of Blood and Guts, or the day before Blood and Guts, like local TV hit, which was hilarious because it's like every local TV show, TV news interview you've ever seen, except then they go, and it's just Eddie Kingston, just being Eddie Kingston in a hotel room. And one of the things he said was when they decided to do Blood and Guts, Tony Khan asked Eddie got to like weigh in on where to do the show. And he said, "Oh, it's got to be Detroit because Detroit is home of the Sheik." Like like the matches that they had there, he's like Brody, the Sheik, like that like Blood and Guts matches have to be in Detroit. And so I thought that was fun, that they were like, he's on local news talking about the reason we did this here is because the history of wrestling shows in this town.
I'll go ahead and say this right now. That was my should have been on Dynamite. And I would love it if they did a weekly segment that was like your local news interview segment of the week.
Yeah.
And I would love that. And it should always be an Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, they need to do like a cooking segment, like a local news cooking segment with him where he's like trying to figure out how to heat up an enchilada or something.